वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर देव की वीर जय। श्रीमद गुरुदेव भगवान की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। व्यास महोत्सव की जय। श्री विनायक गौर हरि हरि बोल। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधारमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधारमण हरि गोविंद जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधारमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधारमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल वंदे हम श्री गुरु श्रीमद्भक्तकमलं श्री गुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा श्री बाला सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च आजानुलंबित भुजौ खड्गावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ करुणारकटाक्षौ विश्वभरौ जीवनौ जीवधर्मभावौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुवरौ करुणावतारौ वन्दे कृष्णपदायुगलं यस्मिन् पुरङ्गितदोषां वक्षौ जगत्प्रळे कृते विलसत्स्निग्धं पुराणस्वतः काश्मीरन्दर्शोनिमोपरितले कस्तूरिकां लीयमा श्रीखण्डं नक्षत्रकां विदहीन्द्रव्यात्मकल्पके वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च भक्तानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। Today is a very good day. When we are celebrating the Vyasa of Shri Prem, this is a very joyful day for we all persons and his disciples. Yeah. Being together, we are celebrating of that day of Vyasa of Shri Prem. Shri Prem is a dominating scholar and he has worked very much. He has continuously studied Vedic science, Vedic literature, and the essence of Vedic literature. He understood it, he has grasped the essence of Vedic literature. The essence of whole Vedic literature is the Ragana of Shri Krishna. That is the best thing in Shastra. The verdict of Shastra. Whatever Shastra says, that is the only Praman. Otherwise, any other thing is not considered as the witness, the true witness. The Shastra is the true witness, and Vedic Shastra, Vedic literature, is the true witness. And Vedic Shastra, Vedas says that there are three things that can be, you can see. One is me, that means she. The other thing is the things that being appear else than me. That is the cosmos, whole world. And the third thing is who is controlling me and this material world. So I am Chaitanya, the Jagadisha, and the governor of the whole Jagat and Chaitanya. The things those are living, those are not living. Who is governing the whole thing? That is so these things are there. And among these things, the great thing is that should be worshipped. That is Sri Krishna, God. And the sober, the Godhead position and seen in Sri Krishna, where Sri Krishna has full potentiality of power as well as this most sweetness that is found in Sri Krishna. And Sri Gurudev is the Murti of Krishna Prabhu. He is the expression of Krishna Prabhu. Sri Krishna wants to accept big persons. So to whom Sri Krishna wants to accept, he makes this opportunity that Sri Krishna makes up joint, makes up associated with Sri Gurudev. And by the kind of Gurudev, we can think the substance of Gurudev, the tattva of Guru, as well as the kindness that is bestowed by Sri Krishna on us. That is the true proper channel is Sri Gurudev. Sri Krishna will not appear us before us directly. If Sri Krishna appears before us directly, then he will be very much cheap and he will be easily available. But Sri Krishna is not easily available to us. So Sri Krishna only appears when the person performs Bhagavad Bhakti. Unless the person is performing Bhagavad Bhakti, Sri Krishna does not appear. So there is three ways to achieve Sri Krishna. One is karma, other is Bhagavad Bhakti, and the other is Jnana. And in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, in 18th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we can divide Bhagavad Gita into three parts. One part is Achyuta. First 6 chapters belongs to Achyuta. The middle 6 chapters belongs to Bhakti, and the further last 6 chapters those belongs to Jnana. And Bhakti is so rare and confidential that it is so permanent that as the thread is always kept between the two things, between the two covers, the undercover and overcover covers. In the same way, in karma and jnana, our Bhakti is placed. Sri Krishna had this condition that Bhakti Vidya Grahya, If a person performs bhakti, then Shri Krishna appears. If there is no bhakti, Shri Krishna will not be appear. And the sweetness of Shri Krishna cannot be realized. Due to that, a person who want to experience Shri Krishna, who want to witness Shri Krishna, who want to witness the sweetness of Shri Krishna and the opulences and the greatness, glories of Shri Krishna, he has to perform our dharmas and make us proceeding in Bhagavad Bhakti. Shri Krishna appears before us in the form of those Buddha. So in this way, Shri Krishna appears himself in the form of Shri Buddha. In Vishnu Sahasranam, there is a name of Shri Krishna. There are 1,000 names of Shri Krishna. And among those names, one name of Shri Krishna is Guru. Guru Tabodham. This is a type of Vishnu Sahasranam. And here, the Guru is in name of Shri Krishna. So one should not consider ever that Guru is a separate thing and Shri Krishna is a separate thing. Shri Krishna himself has expanded in the form of Shiva Guru. Shri Krishna appeared in the form of Shiva Guru. So Guru is considered as Krishna Guru. That is the personalization of Krishna. Kripa is found in the form of Shiva Guru. So Guru should not be considered as a human being. Actually, the Guru is the expression of Krishna Kripa, and Shri Krishna Kripa is being personalized, and being personalized, it takes the form of a human, and by in the form of a human, Shri Krishna is bestowing his kindness on few persons. So, Shri Gurudev is Krishna Guru. The first Guru is Shri Krishna. Krishna Nanda Jagat Guru. Shri Krishna is the main Guru. And Shastra says that Krishna is the Jagat Guru. The other person may have some confusion. He may have some doctrines, some thoughts that is not matching to the language of, to the heart or to the point of Shri Krishna. So Shri Gurudev, Shri Krishna is the best thing. And all verdicts, all saying of Shri Gurudev is the Krishna Vakya. They are matching to Shastra. The person who has two personalities. One personality is his human personality, and another personality is he is Krishna Kripa. So in this way, a guru has two personalities. One is Krishna Kripa, and the other personality is his being a human being, and as an individual, he has one personality. But whatever he says, if he says in the capacity of individual, that will not be considered to the Guru Agya. That is not the main Guru Agya. Main Guru Agya will be the main Guru Bhakti. The speaking of Buddha will be that matches that have the formulation with Shastra. And if the thing that is not matching, that is not having the formulation with Shastra, that will not be called Guru Bhakti. Guru Bhakti always become that is matching to Shastra. In a personal capacity, if Guru is asking anything, that is his personal text. That is the saying of a human, not Shri Krishna. So, whatever Shri Krishna will say, he will say through the human body. So, some things that is helpful in the life journey of Shri Gurudev, and we are serving Shri Gurudev in his life, and we are being cooperative to his life journey. Then it is also his service. But main service is serving Shri Krishna. Guru have 5 types. One is Antaryami Guru. That is the main. That means the voice of our conscience. That is considered to be the main Guru. And Ishwar Sarvabhutana Yodeshwari. Ishwar is reside in our hearts, and he always guides, always gives instructions to us. And according to those instructions, sometimes we follow it, sometimes we neglect it. So, the main order of Shri Gurudev is in the form of Antaryam. So, I was saying that Guru has 5 forms. So, one form is Antaryami Guru. The second form of Shri Gurudev is Shravan Guru. That is who recites Srimad Bhagavad Gita, who recites Srimad Bhagavad and other Ved and other works. That is Shri Krishna Katha. So that is the main thing. So main thing is Shri Krishna is in the form of Guru, appears in sense. The expression of Shri Krishna is in 5 forms. One is Antaryami, the second is Shravan Guru, that means who recites the glorious verse, who recites the transcendental and Chinmaya Shastra. So the Shastra are considered to be Chinmaya, transcendental, and in that transcendental Hinduism, those Shastra always indicates. So those Shastra always indicates the thing. So we should follow those Shastra, and that is the Shravan Guru. The third Guru is Shiksha Guru. Under whose instruction we will lead our happy life, our devotee life will be always guided by Shiksha Guru. And Shiksha Guru is the main Guru. Even then, after taking initiation, Diksha Guru hands over us in the hand of the Shiksha Guru. We cannot live always in the company of our Diksha Guru. So Diksha Guru, once Shri Krishna in the form of Diksha Guru gives the initiation, he accepts us in his shelter, and we have taken the shelter, Shanarati of Shri Krishna. But in taking the Shanarati, even then Shri Krishna also hands up us in the hand of hand over us in the hands of Shri Shiksha Guru. So in the Ramakrishna Sampradaya, in Ramananda Sampradaya, this is a custom that after taking Diksha, Guru says, "Oh, you go to Char Dham Yatra," and the person goes to Char Dham Yatra. Actually, that is not the pilgrimage. Actually, he is handing over us to the Shiksha Guru, because wherever there are Shri Gurudev, there are some, and by those circle, their experience will be everything to us. It will not get the shelter of those Shiksha Guru. So in this way, we always close. We are always in over in the auspicious time of Sri Shiksha Guru. The Shiksha Guru are obedient, and everybody emphasizes, every wise person emphasizes the orders and the subordination of Shiksha. So we should always take the shelter of Shiksha Guru and subordination of Shiksha Guru, and in the governance of Shri Shiksha Guru, in the order of Shri Shiksha Guru, we should proceed our bhakti sadhana. The fourth Guru is that is Diksha Guru. Diksha Guru is Sakshat Shri Krishna, and the Sampradaya will be decided from which we have taken the initiation. Divyam Jnanam Yeto Dadya Turyam Samsayam Tasmat Dikshit Sampurupam, which gives the transcendental knowledge and who makes us over away from the three true. So, by the shelter of that guru, we get ourselves relieved by the ties of Maya. The three books, three-fold through these ties are by Shri and by Diksha. So, Divyam Jnanam Yeto Dadya, who gives the transcendental Jnana and Korea Papas and our whole sins, those are being removed, those are being crushed and demolished. So to make our all sins demolished, we should take the Diksha. So Diksha is in the form of Shri, is a form of Shri Krishna Prabha. So Guru is always called the Krishna Prabha Guru. So one should take the Diksha. So Divyam Jnanam Yeto Dadya Turyam Samsayam Tasmat Dikshit Sampurupam. In this way, that is called Diksha. Ksha means demolishing of the whole sins. That is called Ksha. And D means getting a transcendental form. A transcendental form is affairs that is installed at the time of initiation in our hand. Where Shri is Shri Gurudev is giving the good month. Good month is a touch, jewel, sparshman, as a sparshman and touch jewel. Touches comes in the connection of a iron. Then iron converts to the gold. In the same way, Shri Krishna Nami is Chinmay, and why Krishna comes through our ear to our heart. So the seed is while it's spoken in our heart, then that seed becomes a plant, and that plant becomes a tree, and it gives the fruits, and those fruits are very sweet, and that is the way to experience the sweetness of Shri Krishna. So Krishna is very sweet. He has four extraordinary sweetness. Leela Prema Yadikam Madhuram Vedam Prayojan Saharan Prokam Govindasya Chaitanya. Shri Krishna has four extraordinary qualities. One is Leela, other is Prem, the other is good, the sweetness, the beauty of Shri Krishna. And the fourth is Vedanadam. His playing of flute is very, very much sweet. So, Vedanadam, Good Madhurya, Leela Madhurya, and Prem Madhurya. These four are extraordinary qualities of Shri Krishna, and that can be experienced only by the initiation of Shri Gurudev. So by the Prabha of Shri Gurudev and the Shri Gurudev, we experience the sweetness of Shri Krishna unless we cannot get it. So that is because we are made of Tribhuvan, three moods. But Shri Krishna is not made of three moods. Sattva, Rajasthan. Shri Krishna is not made of these three moods. Shri Krishna is transcendent. He is Satya Anand. He is knowledge, he is truth, he is joy. So, being the condensed form of joy, being the condensed form of knowledge, being the condensed form of the truth, Shri Krishna is always transcendent. And like a material body, we cannot understand. But Shri Krishna provides us this facility that in the form of a Bhagavad Bhakti, Shri Krishna appears in our heart, and Bhagavad Bhakti is transcendental. It is the knowledge that is full of transcendental joy as well as the truth. And that Bhakti, while it is installed in the form of, in the ritual of Diksha, in the heart of a disciple, then this body is very beautifully and very amazingly changes into the transparent form. We are having these two eyes, but in these two eyes, two transcendental eyes are also installed. We have one nose, but a transcendental nose is also installed in this nose. We have this tongue, but the transcendental tongue is installed in this tongue. And when I am speaking, I am chanting the Krishna name, I am reciting Shivan Sagat or any other sloka that is not chanted, that is not recited by a material thing. A transcendental thing is there, transcendental tongue is there, and the transcendental tongue is speaking Shri Krishna. Now, so in this way, Shri Gurudev is very much essential. Shri Gurudev is unavoidable. Unless we have get the initiation, we do not get the transcendental form, and unless we have the transcendental form, we cannot realize, we cannot experience it, we cannot witness the sweetness of transcendental Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna and his above, his all antaras, his name, one is Naam, Dham, so Leela Karta. These five things. The name, the above, Dham, the Leela, the pastime of Shri Krishna, Karta, the all antaras of Shri Krishna. That is all transcendental. And why you will get a transcendental heart, transcendental senses, transcendental body in this material body. That is hidden, that is unseen in this material body. By that transcendental body, we can experience the sweetness of Shri Krishna. And the fifth form of Shri Gurudev is that is Sadguru. Sometimes Shri, seeing the surrender of a disciple, Shri Guru becomes very much happy. And Shri Krishna, who is residing in his heart, Shri Krishna makes him come back to bestow his kindness. And at that time, Shri Krishna is bestowing his kindness, bestowing his kindness on the disciple, and then Sadguru places his hand on our forehead. We get the bhakti immediately being spout, and the bhakti becomes anchored, that becomes spout, and with that ritual that will come, the tree, and all the reactions, those can be get, those reactions will be appear in our body. So in this way, fourth tattva is Shri Krishna tattva. Shri, a person cannot get have fulfilled by Shri Guru. Therefore, we are teaching Munio and so, Mahavishna, We cannot be free from the kindness of Sri Gurudev. We cannot be free. One question Gurudev has given us, we cannot return it in any way to Sri Gurudev. And the only thing that can be we can do, and that is our post senses, our feeling in the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev. So, on the day of our Diksha, on the day, birthday of yours, Guru's birthday, you all, since who is the disciple of Sri Prabhu, you are playing your own senses in the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, and by through Gurudev and through Shiksha and Diksha and Shravana, as well as the Sadguru, you will get the kindness of Shri Krishna. So, the Vyasa Puja of Shri Gurudev is a very auspicious and very precious moment where through Gurudev we are offering our whole respect in the lotus feet of Sri Radharani. And if our Guru is a Radha Krishna Das, then you will get the supreme sweetness of Godhead, and Shri Krishna is the Godhead, and the sweetness of Shri Krishna is always. While Shri Shamsundar is accompanied with Sri Radharani, so being the great servant of Sri Radharani, being a servant of Sri Radharani, while we are serving the Yugal Sarkar, and that is also in Vrindavan, that is the best thing. And you are very much fortunate that you are getting the opportunity of being residing here and being staying in Vrindavan. So, you also accept it. You should also explore this sweetness that is shining on us. We should get this kindness on our heart, in our heart, and we should again and again pray our own success in the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev. Our Gurudev, yours Gurudev, Sri Prayojan Prabhu. He is very good friend of me. He has very much respect on me even. And being Prithivasi, I will. And also blessing him and giving him so many ashirvad that he may live long for so many a long time, and in the same way as he has working on this field of bhakti, and he is continuously delivering his lectures, he is continuously writing, and he is continuously reading the works. So he should continue this work, and his studies are very great. He has worked and he has done a very much great labor in study, and he is a great scholar. I bless him so many ways, and may he live long and his family increase in the lotus feet of Sri Radharani. Very, so many congratulations on the Vyasa Puja of Sri Prem. And you all may proceed in this field, in this way of Sri Bhakti, and you can go home and go. Yes, today is also the birthday of Srimad Achyuta. So as today is Bala Jayanti, and on this day, some function is being arranged there at the Balaji Ashram. So I have to proceed there, I have to go there. So please allow.
Haribo.